Hello-ski, everybody! D-Man here. I am the leader of the Crow's Nest, the Weep of the South, and your host of both Tenkaichi 3 Crow's Nest team tournaments. So as I said, we would be doing an exhibition match between the winner of this tournament and a certain other person. But who is that team? That team that I teased at the end is none other than the winners of the previous tournament, and they are Faceless McGee. I figured, what better way to determine who the real best team is than to pit the two winning teams against each other. This is Greg's team versus the team that combined the composition of Alex and Sylvester. And just to spice it up, I am going to be playing at these cell games at noon, mostly just because Bardock never transforms. This is mostly for those characters who could only transform at night, and as you can probably tell by the rest of the tournament, Bardock never really did that. I think he did it maybe once, but no one really took advantage of the nighttime-only transformations. So, that being the case, I figured it would just be best to remove the nighttime transformations entirely and just pick a daytime stage. So that being said, let's get on with this. This is the winner versus winner exhibition match. Champion versus champion.
Start the carnage with you. My name is Goku, and I'm from Earth.
I want to have somebody use the "My name is Goku and I'm from Earth" line. I want to just have like a meme voice file of that. Either way, Broly with a very early eraser cannon, and Goku's already down a health bar. By the way, I just want to say, guys, it is an absolute fucking blast recording these, and who knows, I may do another one in the future. Like, I really want to do more of these. Maybe I'll do it with, like, Tenkaichi 2, or Raging Blast 2, or hell, maybe I'll even do a CPU versus CPU battle in another game. Who knows? I'll have to see what the reception is on the other games before I do something like that, though, because it certainly is an interesting process getting these done. Nevertheless, Goku finally taking Broly down a health bar, and there's the second clash that we've seen all game. This time Broly winning it. The only main drawback toward playing Broly, because, you know, there weren't many balance choices made in Tenkaichi, which is kind of characters in. Oh, hey, Goku's actually transforming into a Super Saiyan. Broly was, like, he's big, he's fast, he's tanky, he just... I thought he wasn't fast. No, this character's fucking fast. He's big, he's fast, he's tanky, he just can't charge, he is fast. He has very high attack power, he chases really well for a character his size. He moves way faster than someone his size should be. He's faster than anyone being his size. Like, he has more business. He has no business being as fast as someone his size. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the way I was trying to say it the whole time. He has no business being the size he is and being this fast. There's the Kakarot boost. I just realized Faceless McGee's actually making use of their tag mechanic because they switched out to Vegeta. As you guys already know, there's a Gogeta on both teams because, of course, there is fucking Tenkaichi competitive meta. Broly trying to go for a gigantic hammer, but Vegeta using those blast stocks so that way he can interrupt that little command grab. My man said, "This ain't fighters. You ain't just gonna get me with an unreactable fucking grab like that, bitch." Broly's already clearly proving his worth to the team because he's put in a good amount of work. And he switched over to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The cool thing about this is that Broly managed to injure 2 members of Faceless McGee. And it's looking like we're going to lose the first member of Faceless McGee if Vegeta doesn't consider switching out soon. And it is now a 5v4 with one of the teammates on the remaining 4 being badly injured. This is a major advantage right now for Saiyans United. There is the Dragon Thunder, and as is tournament tradition, it's not landing. I don't think we saw a Dragon Thunder throughout the entire event. I think it just kind of just kept failing, and Omega just gave up on it. Omega did get the grab on him, though. Damn! Damn! Like, that was crispy. Yikes. Wow, Super Saiyan 3 Goku is actually doing something for his team. I like when the CPU team members, like, they don't just constantly switch out, like, they actually try to do something to set their team up. This AI is what a Dragon Ball AI should be. Not just killing in one hit, not just being set up to drool at all times while all their fucking brain power is spent charging up their ki. Not just doing absolutely no decent combo damage. Like, no, the CPUs in this game, this is my definition of a Dragon Ball game's CPU. Now we're down to 3 members of Faceless McGee, but it is the GOAT of the team. It is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the strongest character in the Tenkaichi games. And as the name suggests, he ain't fucking around. There's the ultimate impact. He's not going to land it, but that did cost Bardock more ki than I bet he would have wanted to spend. Damn. It's not a bad idea for Bardock to switch out to maybe Broly or something. Get the MVPs. I almost said VMP. Get the MVPs of both teams. And Saiyans United now has their own Gogeta out. We're looking at the mirror match. Saiyans United, of course, with more team members left. This is actually a pretty good setup because Majin Vegeta, even if he uses his Suicide Ultimate and it doesn't kill, they still have more team members left and more health. So if he lands that ultimate, it actually does hit pretty hard. Power to the very limit was spent, but nothing of value was gained. Nothing was awarded. Faceless McGee kind of wasting their Blastox. Look at Saiyans United just going in already. That was interesting, because I had not seen I've not seen a trade like that from a mirror match yet, I don't think. Both are just kind of charge up the key. Of course, Saiyans United gets there first because not only do they have more key going in, they also don't have that key charge penalty. And here's the clash of the beams. One's an ultimate. And Saiyans United winning the clash. Massive beam struggle damage. Faceless McGee making the switch out to the Super Saiyan Goku, trying to make use of that. Their two teammates that are still damaged heavily. Goku gets the Now I'm Mad boost. Now both teams' Gogeta's shockingly low. But Saiyans United is the first to lose their Gogeta. Here comes the Majin Vegeta from Saiyans United. And now Goku has the energy charge penalty. That Big Bang attack's not gonna do enough damage to kill. But much like Gogeta, now Goku is looking at very, very, very low health to work with. He does land that Meteor Smash, so the Rust attack could end up doing something for him. I'm very interested to... What are you doing, Vegeta? I'm very interested to see where this is going to go. If Vegeta missed that grab, all he had to do was just keep hitting Goku. Instead, he just ends up getting hit by a second Meteor Smash into a tag out over to the stronger character between the two. And there is a beam clash because Final Impact counts as a beam despite it being able to pierce. Faceless McGee did win that beam clash though. Swapping back over to the Broly. Ooh, the Wild Sense. Gogeta actually had to use the Blast Off for that one. Bad news for Faceless McGee. He'll grab for the Broly, but it doesn't really matter as he's able to get that kill with a charged Ki Blast. Super Saiyan 3 Goku coming out for Faceless McGee. It is now down to just a couple of Gokus to clutch it and be the GOAT of the team. Just about got the Kakarot buff, but not quite. Super Saiyan 3 Goku now down a health bar. Or now has lost a health bar. He's not down by 1 health bar, but he's down 1 health bar. Commentary has gotten a little rusty. Haven't filmed this in a while. Broly opts to make the switch over to the Bardock, hopefully to finish that Super Saiyan 3 Goku off.
Here I come.
Never underestimate a Bardock when he's going to work. There's another clash. It's looking to be in favor of the Bardock, and sure enough, Bardock actually wins it. See, this is what I want to see out of a fight. I want to see the teams making use of them being a team. Here's the final Spirit Cannon. Is it going to hit, though? It did! And that puts Super Saiyan 3 Goku on an orange health bar. So this is just a major advantage for Saiyans United. Now here's a Super Saiyan 3 Goku on his orange health bar. And down to the final member of Faceless McGee. Faceless McGee really gonna need to do some damage in order to make a comeback here. And it's looked like they're trying to do just that. Barely any damage. I'm assuming that Super Saiyan Goku blocked it. There's the angry Kamehameha. And the Super Saiyan 3 Goku goes down. Now we got the Bardock coming in for Saiyans United. all the characters are on their low health, and they just kind of spent a quick second dancing around. I fucking stuttered there real bad. Spent a second dancing around each other. There goes the Bardock. That's 2. It's now down to just Goku and Vegeta. Majin Vegeta, exceptionally better zoning. Oh, getting awfully close. Ooh, he doesn't land that. Whoever wins this clash could win it. And that is it. Faceless McGee actually made that 1v3 comeback. That was insane. I think that was the first fucking clutch we've seen, if I'm not mistaken. I think every time a team has just had an advantage, it's only been like a slight advantage. Like, you're one character ahead, but then they've just made a bunch of mistakes and it just starts snowballing from there. But, like, as far as teams having a major disadvantage, I don't think we've seen a comeback like that. It wasn't until this champion versus champion exhibition fight that we actually saw a pretty big disadvantage, a really bad situation, and the team has gotten themselves out of it. That's kind of crazy. Goku just did that 1v3 sweep. I'm not sure whether to call that a comeback or a choke. Maybe a little bit of both? But nevertheless, guys, that's it. That is officially the final fight of this event. It took long enough to get to it, but it's finally over. Almost 20 minutes later, it's finally done. And there you have it. Between the two champions, Faceless McGee retains their title as the best of the best. Nothing's stopping them. Nothing has stopped them yet. They haven't lost!